Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Shima Monet, and in today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to achieve a full face look using one brand only, and that brand can be found in drugstores, Target, Walmart, and online, and that brand is e.l.f. Cosmetics. If you are not familiar with e.l.f. Cosmetics, they have been around for quite some time, and honestly they were one of the first brands when I started getting into makeup that I picked up because they were so affordable. So I'm going to jump right in. All products used will be listed down below. Prices and order information. But yeah, I'm going to jump right in. So some of these products I already had and some of them are new. So I'll let you know as we go throughout the routine. But first thing I'm going to do is put on some chapstick. And my face is completely bare. I don't have anything on. And this is a new product I just started trying out this week. I got it a couple weeks ago. It is their Ride or Die Lip Balm. I got the Mighty Mint shade. I believe this was released in 4 shades. It is 100% vegan and cruelty free. All their products are cruelty free. And I was actually surprised because this is thick. Like it's thick like a Carmex almost. But it's shiny like a gloss. So I was like, okay. I love a good shiny lip. So it's almost like a 2-in-1. This was $5, that I remember. So that's the Mighty Mint, and I'm going to move on to my brows. So for my brows, I'm going to use their Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. This is the shade Neutral Brown, and I'm going to fill in my brows first before I put anything on my face so that my face isn't too oily. So I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Glow Dewy Mist plus coconut and argan oil spray just to like moisturize my face. And then on top of that, I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream with hyaluronic acid and peptide complex. So I've had this for a few months now. I got it to try it out, and what I noticed is that I love the way it smells. It smells super nice and fresh. Doesn't leave me feeling like it's not thick or heavy. But what I did notice is that if I use this immediately following like my regular skincare routine, like cleansing my face, it would make my face tingle and almost burn a little bit, which I didn't like. But I noticed if I hadn't just cleansed my face and used it later on, that I didn't get that sensation. Like right now, my face feels fine. I didn't use any cleansers or anything recently, so my face feels fine. But like if I use my my cast iron soap or my black African soap, which is what I used to wash my face with, and put this on right after, it was a no-go for me. So that's just a heads up to anybody who might have sensitive skin. And my skin can be sensitive at times. I wouldn't say I have super sensitive skin, but I do have dry skin for sure, and sometimes it can be a little sensitive. So that's just a no. But outside of that, I do like the way that it feels. And since I had it, I figured why not use that today. So face is hydrated. I'm gonna move on to my brows. Now for my brows, I typically would use the LA Girls concealer, but since this is a full face e.l.f., and I don't think I mentioned it earlier, but all the brushes that I'm using are also going to be e.l.f. E.l.f. brushes I've been using for ever and a day, like forever. But yeah, this shade is like not a good match. I don't normally use this shade under my brows, so we're about to find out what's going to happen. But this is the Hydrating Camo Concealer in Deep Chestnut, and this is a small precision brush because I don't think I have any flat like e.l.f. concealer brushes. So we're just going to use this small precision brush to clean up these brows to get that line sharp. And then I'll blend that out with something else. So this brush is tiny. It's not meant for this per se, but it's getting the job done. And I've been using e.l.f. brushes forever. I have them in my kit. This is just an e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm going to blend this out. Yeah, I've been using e.l.f. brushes for years. I use them personally. I have some in my kit for my clients. I'm a big fan of e.l.f. brushes, and I'm gonna actually bring this down. Now that I see that that color is not bad, I'm gonna bring this all the way down and use it as my eyeshadow base. Now I'm gonna be honest and say, as far as eyeshadows, way back in the day, I used to buy more e.l.f. eyeshadows. As of late, I didn't really have any current e.l.f. eyeshadows, so I did buy some shadows to use for this video. So I'm interested to see, because again, like lately with shadows, I've been using Juvia's Place as my go-to. Crayon Paste is really good. The Jackie Yana ABH palette. I'll use that, but I haven't really been yeah, e.l.f. hasn't been my go-to for shadows. So the shadows that I got, I like they were nice and bubble wrapped to keep them safe, but I got one of the bite-sized little mini palettes. I'm pretty sure this was like $3, which honestly, it's super cute. This is in the shades, it's called Cream and Sugar, and I love it because it's neutral. Let's see, so how do I open this? Because I haven't even opened it yet, and let's see, what am I doing here? Okay, I got it now. Good God almighty. I'm struggling to open this, but I'm gonna get it. There we go. Okay, it had a little thing that I just wasn't getting. Now that I got it, it's easy. See, we follow directions, it's easy. So this is bite-sized this is the bite-sized eyeshadow in Cream and Sugar. And I liked it because it has 3 neutral shades, 1 matte, 2 shimmers, and then like a really nice dark transition crease shade. So super cute, super portable. And I think what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna take an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna go into this matte shade right over here. Yeah, and put that all over my lid. Oh, the pigment is good. It's gonna be a super simple eye look, but I'm just trying to see what these. Oh, okay, she's showing up. Okay. I wanted to see what these shadows are doing, and they're showing up for you, girl. Okay. I'm gonna go in with, and this is a travel size one, but this is a blending brush, and I'm gonna go into that darker brown shade. Okay, that's a lot darker than I was. Okay, it's really showing up. I'm not mad it's showing up. I just didn't need as much. Okay. Blend that out, because I do want to use these shimmers, so I'm just gonna finesse this a little bit better. Then I'm gonna go in with another clean e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna use both of these. First, I'm gonna go in with the this lighter shade right here. Oh, that's pretty. Then I'm gonna go on with the next one right behind it. Oh yeah, those are pretty. One looks more silver and one looks more gold, but I hope you guys can see that they're definitely both showing up. So I'm gonna bring some more of this first one down the lid more. Okay. So this isn't like my best eyeshadow work, y'all. But I really didn't know what I was getting myself into. These little suckers are pigmented. Now this would look a lot better if I use some more transition shades. I'm just trying to clean up the top of this. I think I forgot to buy a new e.l.f. eyeshadow, y'all. I mean, not eyeshadow, eyeliner. I don't think I bought an eyeliner. Not that I have to have one, but I kind of wanted some eyeliner. Maybe I thought I had an old one. This is Wet n Wild. This is Crayon Case. This is NYX. I don't know if I have any e.l.f. eyeliner laying around. Alright, but this is what I used, all 4 shades. And as you can see, they're showing up. So I'm going to do this other eye real quick and be right back. Alright, you guys, so both eyes are done. And now I'm going to move on to the face. So I have 2 e.l.f. primers that I've actually been using, and I really like both of them. I have the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I also have the Jelly Pop Dew Primer. Now this one is super tacky, sticky. I don't have the Milk Hydro Grip, but I've heard that it's a dupe for that, so just FYI. This is also a dupe for the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, I believe it's called. So 2 super affordable dupes for 2 higher, you know, mid to high end products. So I don't even know which one I want to go in with. I don't know. I think I'm going to go on with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty, just because I haven't used it in a little while. I've been using the Dew Primer, so pores are kind of my problem area, so I'm going to use this one. And this is the original. They've since come out with a dewy version and a matte version. This is just the original Poreless Putty that was like sold out forever when it first launched. And now I have this one and another one on standby because y'all, e.l.f. has a lot of really great products, so I understand. Even this Jelly Pop Dew Primer, it's back on the website, and when it first came out, it came out with the whole Jelly Pop collection. It was limited edition, and I actually didn't get it till they were like, hey, we're bringing it back. So I don't know how long it will be back for, but yeah, it is currently available on their website. So next I'm gonna go into complexion. So I had tried out an e.l.f. foundation many moons and years ago, and I feel like I was the shade like cocoa or chocolate or something way back when. They've since released like more shades and everything like that. So I used their shade matcher on the website, and I put in my CoverGirl True Blend D70, and I also put in Maybelline Fit Me 360, and both times it matched me to their Flawless foundation in the shade Espresso. This is right here. Espresso, rich with golden olive undertone. So I have not actually ever used this shade, so should match. I also do have their BB cream in Deep. I have another video up on my channel using this BB cream. I do like it. I've used it a couple more times since then, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to use their foundation. And if I could just follow these directions better and peel where it says peel, there we go, boom. Okay, so let's shake this bad boy up. Now for foundation brushes, I'm gonna go back to my old school e.l.f. brush because I need to wash the brushes, and all of my other, I normally use the ultimate blending brush, but all of them are dirty, they need to get washed. So I'm gonna be going in with the this is actually their powder brush, but before they release that brush, before they release this one, which has like a dome shape, I always use this one, which is the e.l.f. powder brush, oldie but goodie. So that's what I'm going to use to apply the foundation. Oh, and before I move on, what else did I grab? I grabbed their concealer brush and sponge duo, which came with this little cute sponge, which I've never tried, and this super cute e.l.f. blending perfector, which is for concealer. So I do have this one, which I use to blend out the concealer on my eyebrows, the Flawless concealer brush. They're almost like, they're kind of identical, honestly, but the packaging is different. It's shiny, and it came with this and it was on sale, so I got it. So I'm gonna use those 2 tools once I get to concealer. But let's get this foundation on. Now my neck and my lower parts of my face are darker than the inside of my face, so I don't mind if my foundation runs a little dark because I correct that with my concealer. So this is what Oh, that doesn't look bad at all. This is what one full pump is looking like. It looks a little deep, but again, like I just said, that's all right. How about this? I'm gonna do this half of my face first, then do the other half. And I'm more of a light to medium foundation type of girl, so I'm not gonna try to layer this up super heavy. All right, so this half of my face has on foundation. This half does not. The color's looking good. It's not running red on me, which is really good. Looks good. Okay. Now to do the other half of this face, and I picked up all of the foundation that was on the back of my hand, so I'm gonna try to squirt just a little bit more out, not a whole. Okay. I'm not really being successful. Let's see. Okay. That's how much I got. Not a full pump, which I didn't want a full pump, so that's good. Okay, Elf, this coverage is good. I mean, I could definitely, it's super lightweight. I feel like I could definitely layer it up. And I'm gonna put a little, I feel like I got more over here than over here. So I'm gonna put a little bit more on this lower half of my face. All right. Again, that was the Flawless Finish Foundation in the shade Espresso. Claims to be rich with golden olive undertones, and it is oil-free satin finish. So what I want to do next is I'm going to take this sponge and just go over it a little bit, picking all the excess up. Excuse me, this sponge is super soft. All right, now to highlight. So I have, in the original 16-hour camo, I have Deep Olive and Rich Ebony. And then I also picked up Deep Olive and Deep Chestnut in the Hydrating concealers. So I think I want to, this is Deep Chestnut in the Hydrating concealer. I'm gonna put a little bit of this down here as like my transition highlight shade. And then I'm gonna go in with Deep Olive in the Hydrating shade up here. I'm also going to use that on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to take Rich Ebony in the 16-hour. Okay, I think that will show up. I wasn't sure if it was going to show up, but I think it'll show up a little bit. To contour. And to contour my nose, I'm taking, this is actually an eyeshadow brush, an elf crease brush, but I like to use it to contour my nose. And that's plenty of that. So to blend this out, I'm going to spray this elf, it's like a C shape almost, a little dip contour brush. Spray a little bit of this and blend out this contour. right, so I'm gonna use the opposite end of this little bad boy to blend out this concealer. And normally I use like the Real Techniques, I can't talk today, the Real Technique sponge or the pancake sponge that has like sharper edges, and this doesn't, but we're gonna see how this works. It's super soft, that's for sure. It's really soft, squishy. I did wet it before I came on camera, but it pretty much looked the same, honestly. Oh yeah, and I said I was gonna use the brush for one part. Okay, so I'm gonna do this side with the sponge and the other side with the brush. Okay, so that's not looking too shabby. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my nose. This is not trying to blend into my nose though. It's like separating, which it normally doesn't do, but my skin's been acting real crazy lately, so I'll fix that in a second. Moving on to this concealer brush, blending perfector to blend out this side. Now with the brush, it's getting in there no problem, so. Oh, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's done like that sponge in the corner. Okay, well, that's good to know. The brush fixed that. And my go-to for under eye concealer, especially on myself, is a beauty blender. But I'm definitely not mad at how this is blending out with this brush. Okay, so I mean, I'm not mad at either or. I'm not mad at either side, but I honestly think I like the way this brush blended it out better. So I blended this side out with this brush, the blending perfector, which came with this as a bundle. This is the what are they calling this? Just the concealer and sponge duo. So I don't know if this has a special name, but I blended out this side of concealer with the sponge, this side with the brush, and it just, especially under my eye and my nose area, the brush just really packed it on. So I'm actually gonna go back over this with the brush. You see how that just like, it packed it down some more? Okay, brush. And again, I feel like these are the same brushes. I honestly feel like they look identical as far as the brush hairs are concerned. So I already had this brush, and I guess I just was kind of sleeping on it. But okay, I'm gonna go back in with the foundation brush, because as you can see, I didn't blend this together, and I did. So make sure that you go back and blend your concealers, your highlight into the contour and foundation and everything. Okay, so for powders, honestly, I really wasn't sure which powder to get, because powder makes me nervous. I don't set my whole face, I set the highlight areas. But I did pick up their Halo Glow Setting Powder in the shade Medium. It claims to set makeup and creates a soft focus blurred finish. So I'm gonna give this a try. Fingers crossed that it works, because I know these concealers work well. Typically I set them with my Fenty Honey setting powder. And I even was trying out the Juvia's Place Kalahari powder as of late. So for this powder, I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. pointed powder brush. And y'all, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that this doesn't mess up the look. Because I have a really golden like tone going on that I love, and peel off and turn dial. So again, another little sticky thing. All right, y'all, I got it. So this was up there, but it was like under. Anywho, I got it. So it comes with a divider, twister. I'm going to shake some out so y'all can see what it looks like. I don't know about this color. This is medium. I don't know if y'all can see that. This is medium. All right, fingers crossed. Y'all, we might be in business. We might be in business. And I'm trying to go super light. I don't want to get carried away, but I'm excited that it's looking good. It's looking good this far. And I feel like I need to blend up my nose contour some more. I feel like she's really snatched right now. Okay, so what I was scared of definitely didn't happen. This is just an e.l.f. Flawless face brush that has nothing on it. I was scared that it was gonna like turn me ashy. It did nothing of the sorts. She's set. She's definitely set. Out of what I shook into the cap, I still have a decent amount left over. Okay, e.l.f. So this is actually the e.l.f. contour brush. So this is the brush I used to contour my nose. It looks just like this one, just a little bit smaller. So now I'm gonna actually go in with this brush because it's clean. And I'm just gonna blend out this contour a little bit more. It's probably already dry and set, but you know, in my mind, I'm diffusing it a little bit. Okay, oh, I know what I forgot to use. I got this. I used to use this all the time. It's the Clear Brow and Lash Mascara, so why not go ahead and do that now. I'm gonna run this through my brows and also coat my lashes because y'all, if y'all didn't know, e.l.f. definitely has eyelashes. And I've used it before and I really like them. So when I said full face, I really mean a full face. Yes, we got some lashes that'll be coming up in just a couple minutes. And we're almost done with this face, y'all. Almost done. I really feel like my nose, I went a little heavy with the nose contour. Okay, let's see. Let me go back in with this eyeshadow and maybe I'll feel better. Okay, yeah, well, I just got a super snatched nose today. Cause baby, that sucker is snatched. Okay, so back to this. This is like $2, y'all. And I love it because it's $2. One side is for your lashes, one side is for your brows. It tells you, so okay. Now I will say that it's gonna turn, this is not gonna stay pretty and clear once you start using it. Because unless you use it when you don't have anything in your brows always, then it'll stay clear. But my brows already have product in it, so over time this is gonna turn. But yeah, it's just a nice clear little brow setter. Hold these suckers in place. And I'm going to actually go ahead and coat my lashes as well. And I always like this part for my lashes because black mascara with my hooded eyelids, and it will just always, even to this day, if I'm rushing or something, it'll just mess up my lashes. mess up my eye look. Like, I'll get it everywhere. Like, I have this powder all over my hand. Yeah, like that. So, let's see. Is it gonna come off? It's coming off. Y'all, I'm over here making a doggone mess. Okay. Where's that? See, it's clear, but it does work. Okay, that's that. So moving on to, I want to do a little blush and whatnot. So I used to use this all the time back in the day, and I hadn't used it forever, but I got it. I think I won like a giveaway or something. I won something and I got this, and it's their Aqua Beauty Aqua Infused Blush and Bronzer. So it's a 2-in-1. Now, I don't really think, hold on, I digress. I was about to say I don't think this is dark enough to bronze with, but okay. It just might be. So this is what it looks like. So this is the bronzer, that's the blush. Okay, so now that I swatched the bronzer, I don't know if you can see it, but it's not really dark enough, but for the sake of showing y'all, I'm gonna take this e.l.f. complexion brush, which is what I normally use to like contour and bronze, and just go in with a little bit and just, I'm still just gonna go over, it's not really doing much, but I'm just gonna go over that area for the sake of saying that I bronzed. Okay, but what I really want to do is go into the blush part. So actually the one I used to use was a tiny bit different back in the day, but it was the same concept, like 2-in-1. Yeah, this nose is really snatched. Same concept. So what does it say? This blush and bronzer do a good skin and radiant look and glow thanks to cushiony color that's infused with purified water and vitamin E. So what I'm really gonna do is get into this blush. I'm gonna use the same brush. So it's giving me like a little flush of color, but honestly, y'all, this is not the same one I used to use back in the day. The same one I used back in the day, I feel like this is giving me like a kind of like an ashy toned blush. Hold on, y'all. This ain't doing what I thought it was gonna do. I'm just taking that same powder brush and going over it because it's giving me ashy vibes, and I don't want to mess this look up with an ashy blush. So for other skin tones, it might work. For mine, not really. So there's a low flush up underneath there. Okay, so moving on to highlight, I'm actually gonna go back in with the eyeshadow and use this bronzy shade. And I just have a random crease brush that I didn't use. And I'm gonna drop that right there. Pop a little of that right there. This is really cute as a highlighter. Then I'm gonna take an actual highlighter brush and put that on the highest points of my cheeks. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. Again, I'm taking eyeshadow, but I'm using it as my highlight. So to set my face, So don't laugh at me, y'all. But stay with me, stay with me. I bought the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist up to 69 wear. This is new. I bought this. This cap that comes with this is not black. The cap that comes with it is white. This is my e.l.f. misting set. When I first bought this, there was no issues with the cap. It worked fine. I've done some makeup, whatever, and it's been a couple weeks, and then I just noticed that the cap, for whatever reason, wasn't working. So I don't know what happened, but it did work when I got it, but it doesn't work now. So I was like, maybe if I just switch the caps, it'll work. So that's just FYI. Comes with a white cap. I switched them. Has that little ball in there to mix everything up. But this is what it sprays. Excuse me. That's what the mist looks like with the different sprayer. And honestly, it kind of sprays the same, which is good. It's a nice fine mist. So I'm gonna set my face with this. And it smells really nice and light and like, I don't know, but it smells good. It doesn't smell like sweet or like, it smells fresh and light. So I really like that. Okay, so lips and lashes. So let's see. I got a couple different lip options, and I think I'm gonna keep it, I don't know. So with the purchase I recently made from e.l.f., I ordered enough to get something for free. So what I decided to get was this lip palette. This is the Runway Ready Lip Palette. So I'm gonna take a look at it, because I also have this gloss that I feel like will look really cute with all this shimmer and everything. And P.S. I'm ready for fall. If you haven't noticed, we're just jumping into golds and, you know, rust colors, because I'm ready for fall. It's hot. Okay, but oops, these are the colors that comes with it. Comes with the lip brush that I just like flung somewhere. Where did it just go? Here it is. Okay, so I don't know, maybe I'll try this little pinky shade. Oh, that's not bad. It's showing up more than what I anticipated. Honestly. Okay, let me try this this shade over here. I feel like this is really what I wanted. I mean, it's showing up. It's pigmented. It's cute or whatever. So I mixed these. Am I blinding y'all? If I'm blinding y'all, I'm so sorry. I went in with this shade first, then a tiny bit of this one. That's cool, but I wasn't really going for peachy, but I just wanted to show y'all they do have lip kits and all of that jazz as well. But this is a lip plumping gloss in Champagne Glam, and I just feel like it goes with this look. And I could open this properly. Listen, I'm not mad when stuff is closed up good, because then I know nobody else used it, so I'm not mad. I just gotta get it open. Okay. Now, I'm not using this for the plumping effect, because my lips are quite plump enough, but I just like the way it looks. So let's see. I'm gonna swatch it on the back of my hand first. Oh, so it's pretty light clear with just some shimmers, which is what I thought. So this little pink underneath may or may not shine through, but it shouldn't mess up anything. Now this was also something that I won, so I'm not sure how much it cost, but it can't be what a few dollars. Okay, it feels comfortable. It's cute, a little shimmer. So, yeah, I got stuff everywhere. For lashes, I got the lashes in Drama Queen. They come with their own little applicator. These are what the lashes are looking like. I'm gonna pop these babies on. I'm gonna do a little something to this hair, and I'm gonna show you how to finished look. Be right back. All right, you guys, so I'm back, and this is the finished look. I mean, not too shabby for a full face of drugstore makeup. Yes, these lashes are from e.l.f. Cosmetics. Again, these lashes are the Faux Mink lashes and Drama Queen. Y'all. Foundation, Espresso, e.l.f. Concealer, e.l.f. Not for nothing, y'all, this setting powder, this Halo Glow setting powder, I use the shade medium. It surprised the mess out of me. Because this was the product, the one product I was most nervous about. And y'all, she said, like, she don't look cakey. I'm gonna take a picture and make sure I don't have no flashback. But y'all, this little eyeshadow was coming through as a highlighter. I mean, out of everything that I used, the one thing that I was the least impressed with, which again isn't even what I used to use, because they used to look different and they used to show up different, but for me and my skin tone, the thing that worked the least for me was this Aqua infused blush and bronzer. Years ago when I used it, it wasn't called Aqua Beauty. It looked just like this, except both of them were shimmery and the blush was just like one tone. And if y'all go back to like my old beginning YouTube videos, you might even see me using it, because I definitely used e.l.f. way back when I first started, just like I use it now years later. But yeah, if you like this video, definitely give me a thumbs up. Leave me some comments down below. Do you use e.l.f.? What are your favorite products? What are you going to try out now? Because yes, e.l.f. ain't playing. e.l.f. is in these streets like, yes, we're here. Yes, we have products. We have skincare, we have makeup, we have makeup tools, we got primers, concealers, powders, sprays, whatever you really are looking for, they pretty much have it. And I would definitely suggest checking out their website, because there's always millions of more items on the website than what you can find in the store. But depending on what store you go to, they'll have a pretty good selection as well. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. This is my first, I'm pretty sure this is my first like video where I did one full face of one brand completely. So I'm excited. Again, this is an affordable brand, so I was able to do that. Maybe over time I'll be able to do that for some other brands as well. But make sure you hit that like button if you like this video. If you like it, then share it, because sharing is caring. Helps your girl out. Your people will love you for sharing the love as well. And as always, I hope that you guys are staying blessed, staying healthy, staying safe. And until next time, guys, bye.